Live at 4. Let's look at the store. And I talked a lot about my frustrations yesterday about the Alliance Core donation event, but I want to read two Reddit posts that both of these posts are coming from Scopely's target market, actual spenders on the game. And these spenders are talking about how this event is screwing over Scopely's actual target market spenders. Alliance Core donation event is ethically bad. And then this is somebody in chat, Harun. First off, I'm a big dolphin, a small whale. Dude, you're a whale. I spend $300 to $400 a month on this game. However, I have a generous salary and I meet all my responsibility. I can afford to spend on my hobby. That's right, this game's a hobby. Apart from their performance of the game, I know virtually nothing about my Alliance mates. For all I know, some of them could be struggling financially. There could be members of my Alliance who are faced with the decision to buy their kids food, pay for the electricity bill, do vital home improvement, or they could buckle under pressure from their Alliance and spend the money on cores instead. For this reason, it is immoral for me to be expected to put any pressure on a person to spend money. I hope nobody put any pressure on him. Although there's sometimes pressure is unsaid, right? And don't kid yourself. Cores are effectively money just by another name. To the developers of the game, please consider the ethics of what you're doing, even if the salespeople are clearly evil. I will not push their product. I will not push their product for them. And so this is basically someone that spends money on the game that, just like me, knows there's something fundamentally wrong with the premise of the event in itself. It's slimy. I think somebody in chat said it yesterday. It's like one of the best offers that they're putting a gun to your head. This is interesting also. Is your Alliance participating in the donation of your event? Don't worry about the yes part because there's different types of yeses on how much they're spending. But flat out, 55% of Twitch chat said no. Keep in mind, people that show up on Twitch or even watch YouTube videos are super fans. People that are more engaged than the average, like super casual player that never logs on to Twitch, never watches YouTube. You know what I mean? That they're probably a much higher percentage than my Twitch chat. Here's another player that spends money that this event has basically screwed him over. Can't wait to see myself place in the bottom 50% in the Stark Armory milestone and get a single Armory 16 orb. Only got one and I paid $2 for the orb. The guy bought one of the offers. It's literally impossible for my Alliance to get a 5,000 donation experience a day when it requires everyone to spend 100 to 200 cores just to reach it. There's also assumed many other Alliances are in this position where not enough players are willing or able to spend money cores to reach that milestone. If you do, you get a measly goddamn 100 or 1,000 fragments. So you only get a max of 3 throughout the event if you manage to reach it. And I'm so happy the developers company are gating Armory 16 orb fragments behind an absolute paywalls. It's so great to make zero progress. I need Teal Gear and calculate the fact it'll take an entire year just to get a few characters to Gear Tier 16. Congrats, Scopely. You've pissed off another paying player with your garbage event. Now, keep in mind, the last time that they did this event, which was over a year ago, this was an article written in Cosmic Universe talking about how terrible it was. You think they would have learned from the last time they tried to push this garbage down our throats? And it's insane that they would brag about having a $300 million profit during the middle of COVID, and yet Kate Bishop is bugged. And then they have these horrible events, man. Slow down or something. Push out characters. Public service announcement. Kate Bishop is bugged. Her passive on death of a young Avenger ally or when a young Avenger ally drops below 50% health, attack a random enemy for 200% piercing and apply blind and slow, which is not exclusive to war defense, does not work on other game modes. Apparently, it's only working on war defense. The text, don't worry, incoming text fix. I just want everybody to keep this in mind. There's 3 interpretations to characters and kits. Every single patch, it seems that it's this way. And I need to be more forthcoming on this, especially like when we're doing like initial thoughts when we've only read the kits. There's the first take on it, what the developers wanted the kit to do. 2, the way that the kit reads. And 3, the way that the kit and the character actually works in the game. And very often these 3 things are very different things. The way the developers wanted it to work, the way that they wrote the kit, and the way that it actually works are 3 different things. So like whenever you're watching a video and we haven't actually played the kits and said, this is my experience with playing it, keep that in mind, that the way that it reads, the way the developers want it to work, sometimes very different than the way the game works. And it's so convenient that once they get in the game and it's not working correctly, very often they'll just change the text and say, oh, that's the way we want it to work. Here's the text change. Rather than actually, because they test the characters when they're wrong and they're tuned wrong. They're tuned into certain like health stats and damage percentages based on bad kits that weren't tested before they started the actual testing to put the stats. It's a terrible system. Absolutely terrible system. The game is expensive. The game is expensive. Also, just a side note, please tell us that the player is already involved in an arena match before we spend core refreshing. That would be a nice quality of life thing. It's kind of annoying to refresh your attacks in arena just to find out that the player is already involved in attack. Let's go to offer review and take a look at what we've got. Not a lot of new stuff. I think we've got a couple things we're talking about here. First things first, limited time offer. Garbage. $29, 30 US dollars for 1 million gold and 3 gold orbs. Oh my God, this is horrible. Not even $10 would be too much for this offer, let alone $30. This is absolutely laughable, bad offer. Upgrade to premium. This is for the RTA battle pass if you don't want to play, you don't want to play an RTA that much. Also, what's going on with RTA? Cersei and Icarus are both allowed right now. Didn't they nerf their Eternals so that they wouldn't both be able to be playable? And right now they're both playable in RTA. Oh my God. They can't even get that nerf right. Oh my God. Bullseye in the Sky. So this is Kate Bishop. Someone said, should I buy the Kate Bishop? Kate Bishop right now, hard to say how effective she's going to be outside of war defense, but primarily the way I look at her is she is a defensive war character and a low priority to me. I'm more excited about the 2 upcoming characters like Morbius and Dr. Voodoo because I've got a hierarchy on characters. I like arena characters, I like raid characters, then I like war offense characters, and then lastly I like war defense characters. She's a war defense character, so that's kind of like the lowest on my hierarchy of characters I like. I value these orbs at $3 a piece, and they have a minimum of 100. They have a minimum 6, maximum of 180, and they average about 9.3. And this is what, an armory 14. Maybe that's worth 50 cents. So $3 a piece. This doesn't quite add up to $10. Anyways, Stockpile booster. Hey, you can't get your alliance to agree to spend money, and you really, really want to spend money? They gave you the option of only buying 20 of these. This is outrageous. I got to say the one for $2 was a good deal, but this is absolutely Scamville territory right here. 750 cores. Oh my God. If you, the problem with the event is that it strips agency away from the players and forces you to act as a group with your alliance. I hate the concept. I really hate it. I think it's terrible. Fortunate opportunity. Hey, this is cool. I just want to say this is probably, got to give credit towards credit's due. It looks like they're doing this every day. So yeah, I'll pick this up for 8 cores. That's probably the best thing here in offer review today. If nothing else, it's like gives you a reason to look at these garbage offers. You can go in there and pick up your Jubilee costume milestone, whatever it's called for the new year. I don't know the name of the event. Augmented tech gear offer. No way. This is not worth $10. Now, Beam of Might offer. I got to say Cersei and Icarus are so impactful. Best 2 characters in the game right now when they're paired together. I don't think $35 for 50 character shards is worth it. But if you ever are going to spend $35 for 50 character shards, this would be on the top of my list. But there's absolutely little to no value here. This is just absolutely a horrific offer. Not good pricing. This is the most expensive pricing that they sell character shards for. So yikes. But Icarus and Cersei are really, really good. They're very in almost every game mode, in almost every situation. They're top tier characters, not just arena. Anyways, let's move on. T4 ability materials. I'm not going to buy this. I just don't see the value in buying this offer twice and upgrading my basic attack on XYZ character, because that's what it is. I do want to point out that this is probably the best pricing they've had in a long time, at least for standard pricing. They really for a long time, like for these and like gold promotion credits, they had like outrageous pricing, just kind of like they have right now at Teal Gear. It's just outrageous pricing. So this is kind of like the D- pricing instead of F pricing, right? So anyways, let's move on. Premium Orb Pack. No. I don't see this being a good deal for anyone. Even like newer players, whenever you get a chance to buy premium orbs at $1 a piece, I think that's a good deal, but this is not even close. This is maybe worth $11. And those are what, war store orbs or something like that. Arena orbs. Ugh. Maybe 50 cents a piece for those. No way. Legacy 2 orb bundle. No value here to veteran player. I do want to point out that this has these orbs have small amounts of T3 gold and purple gear, as well as year 2 characters. So just keep that in mind. Let's just scroll through. This is kind of where we're in the standard offers. I value that at about $7. That is absolutely trash. They've sold 50 silver promotion credits for $3 in the past, so this is not a great deal. That's trash. I think everything beneath here is trash. There are situations where this makes sense. If you want to like get first time completion bonus on Doom 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, there might be situations where this makes sense to do it to get like a first time completion bonus with your alliance. Trash. I've never bought this, but this seems reasonable enough if you need power cores and training materials. Pack of Shame. I hate to admit that I bought that before. And all the rest of this is garbage. Let's toggle over to my free-to-play account and just see if there's any exceptional character offers. Sometimes we get some exceptional character offers in here. Typically, we got to pick this up. Typically, I'm not going to be a fan of older characters unless they're like $5 for 50 character shards. Yeah, like that. Scream. If this was $5, that would be fine, but it's $20. It's just not really a great value. Oh, boy. Rescue. Oh, that's Ironheart. Yikes. Ironheart. But you know, yikes. 50 character shards for $10. No. Currently, I don't see a place for her. I mean, there's rumors of being some sort of, maybe power armor raid team. I don't know if that's true or not. I hate to speculate on that, but still, this is not a great deal. And she's not, she's on the bench for me. I just use her in Blitz, so no way. Oh, no Venom. No. Hella. $5, man. This stuff is just outrageously priced. Let's see if there's any deals worth considering. Other than that, we're going to call it trash. And that'll be do it. All right. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to get your 8-core Jubilee event, whatever that event is called. It's for the new year. It's worth checking out. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.